Hello and welcome back to the channel. I've been away for a while. I've had an injury. If you don't know me or are new to the channel, basically I play badminton quite a bit. I normally post videos. I basically had an accident back in March where I took a fall off of my bike. I landed on my knee. At the time I didn't think it was anything serious and was still able to play for months after. I had slight pain in my knee, which I then went to get checked by a physio. They said I had a tight quadricep and it was maybe inflamed, so I need to take a break. So I took the whole of June off. When I came back from taking that time off, it actually got worse while I was taking a break. So I wasn't able to drive, or I was struggling driving. I basically wasn't able to keep my knee bent, which is quite strange because the pain was coming from above my knee. So it wasn't a pain underneath where you normally see a lot of the players who are wearing a strap underneath. Mine was coming from the top, and it was I mainly had the issue when it was bent. So if I was in the seated position, is like most would be the most uncomfortable position, and that would only happen over a period of time. Anyway, after my break, it got a lot worse. I played maybe 2 times after having about 3-4 weeks off, and wasn't able to lunge. So that's when I knew it was serious. I booked an appointment with a doctor. I had an x-ray, then I got an x-ray came back clear. I saw a knee specialist who said that he expected something was inflamed or I had bruising of the cartilage. I was then sent for an MRI, and back from my results of the MRI, I had quadricep tendinopathy and patellar tendonitis, which is in short an inflammation of the tendon which connects the quadricep muscle to the knee, and the patella is the kneecap, which is just basically it's a bit tender. So on the MRI you could see a couple of points where they were like slightly bruised or inflamed. So this is where we are here today. This is from my initial, my last appointment. I've been given not the all clear, but they've said that it's going to take a while for me to get back into it, and I can start training lightly and going to the gym. The aim is to strengthen the leg. So basically I've been told by the knee specialist and the physio that I need to strengthen it. It's going to be a lengthy process to get it back to how it is, but the good thing is I have no damage to the knee, so no arthritis, no tears to the tendons. So this is basically just a video to say that I'm going to be documenting my recovery. My goal is to be ready for January. In that time I'm going to be going to the gym. I'm going to be playing, trying to ease my way back into playing, so doing a bit of light training with the goal of being fit and ready for January. Hopefully this will be helpful to someone who's been in the same situation as me. I'm just going to go give you a little taste of some of the exercises. I've already been doing these exercises, but what you'll see now is a bit of the exercises that I've been doing that are really specific for my knee. So really specific for my quadricep, in particular my right quadricep, and in strengthening it in the positions that it is currently the weakest, or I currently feel the most amount of pain. It is not, I would say it's not you jump on the leg extension machine and you try to strengthen your quads that way. It just doesn't work. I've had to start with as you'll see, I've been starting with no weights whatsoever. So it's literally slight resistance, working my way up. Okay, so these are the bread and butter exercises that I do. I try to get these exercises done with my workout at least twice a week minimum. It's not part of the mobility, but it's just a part of strengthening, really targeting where I have the pain, which is at the top of my knee. The exercises are made up of mainly flexion and isometric contraction. And when you're doing these exercises, you shouldn't feel the pain level of more than 5. What I found is that generally when I'm doing the exercises, there is slight pain, but the more I do the exercises, the less pain I feel. So in particular with, say for instance, this exercise here, which shows flexion at the hip and isometric contraction at the knee, you'll find that the first 4 or 5 reps are quite hard, and by the time you've done 10 reps, it's actually a lot easier. So the progression would be to actually make the object higher if you was lifting your leg over, or add a weight. Here you can see I've put a cable strap on and I'm using the weight. Over here you can also see that I've used a step, and then if that becomes too easy, I'll actually step a bit higher to make it a bit harder. That's really it. Stay tuned, and hopefully in the next video I'll be on the court and you'll be able to see me playing some badminton.